excuse day.
It is, yeah. So, let's go ahead and we'll start with our shoulders. We'll do some big circles.
We solved that by handing out paychecks on Monday.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Friend did a Lebanese dinner for Valentine's Day for the girlfriends in Santa Fe, so that was really delicious.
Oh, how fun.
It was Lebanese, so.
Go ahead and stop and change direction. I like that food. No, right now we're just warming up. So go ahead and move your body how it feels comfortable, right? So I'm showing the shoulders, but maybe you want to do your chest and your back, but let's get the body warmed up. The morning was a little chilly. You might be a little stiff. And let's make this movement a little bigger, big arms all the way around. And again, you can move the whole body if you want to move your body forwards and backwards. We're just warming up. And if you're leaning forward, go ahead and stop in this downward position, switch that direction, go the other way. Now you feel the chest opening up. We'll do one more big circle all the way up. Leave those hands up, reach up, feel the stretch across the core, across your belly. And drop those arms into cactus. Let's pull them back. Let's open up the chest a bit. Pull those arms forward, round the shoulders. Stretching the back. Open those doors up, push the chest forward. And close. We'll do one more each direction. Open up that door, really push the chest forward. If you want to look up, you can. And close and look down. And relax those arms, nice. Go ahead and keep your hands resting on your legs. We're going to keep our body facing forward. Let's look over one shoulder. And bring your head back, look over the other shoulder. Go ahead and go back and forth. If you want to engage the eyes, that's going to help the muscles around the eyes. You want to keep those muscles strong also. Sometimes I'll do circles as I'm exercising. Make sure my eyes are engaged. And bring your head back to center. Let's go ahead with the hands still resting on the legs. Bring their shoulders up, drop them down. Bring them up, drop them down. Up, down, down. One more time, hold them up and try to touch those earlobes. Go a little higher and drop them down. Try to touch the ground. Really drop them down. All right, rest those hands on the legs. Let's do our cat-cow. Pull the body forward, looking up, round the back, looking down. Sure, you were clapping on your legs. It reminds me, there's that new vehicle that drives itself. And in the commercial, you see people clapping. They can let go of the handle of the steering wheel.
That's how I do it.
Or especially if the parking lot is on the road, right? And you're stopped. And let's do one more in both directions and really emphasize that stretch across the back of the spine, back of the shoulders, front of the body, all the way up the neck to the chin. And bring the body upright, nice. Lift that rib cage up. Make sure your ears are aligned with the shoulders. Shoulders are above the hips. And let's do our circles. So just the rib cage is moving, right? Maybe you feel the belly tucking in as you go back, pushing out as you move forward. This is going to help warm your core up. If you're ever at home and you're feeling cold, you could do these exercises.
As you're young.
Stop and go the other way. I was talking to Dr. White about my little baby alpacas. His alpacas. He is still in the house at night. But he's running now and he's peeing and yeah, it's quite but as long as we have these cold nights, he's going to be staying in because he doesn't have the energy to, it'll take all this energy to stay warm. And come back to center. All right, let's go ahead and move our legs. So I'm going to scoot back so I can swing those legs back and forth. And I'm getting my thighs warmed up a bit, but also these joints, right? My knees might be popping some air out of there. And we'll switch to circles and make some big circles. Really warm those joints up. Stop and change direction. And bring that rotation down to the ankles. Stop, change direction. And let's do some pointing of the toes and really point so you feel the muscles across the top of the leg engage. Now flex and push through the heels and feel the back of the legs become engaged. And so go ahead and point, flex, point, flex. That's me cracking. And let's push through the heels. Push a little bit harder through the heels. Open the toes, even though we can't see them. I want to see the toes open or visualize it. And rest those legs. Woo, good job. All right. I feel like I've got a lump in here somewhere. I have a lumpy towel. Let's go ahead and bring those arms out. We'll do some circles. And the body's upright. Lift that chest up. Lift the rib cage up. Align the head over the shoulders. And we're doing some nice energized circles. Feel that energy going out through the hands. And let's move to medium-sized circles. Again, feel that energy. Lift that chest up. Remember your power poses, right? This brings energy to the body. Your body thinks that you are feeling energized. And we'll do some big circles. And now let's stop at the bottom, pick up those heavy kettlebells, change direction. Really visualize you have those heavy weights, right? Engage those muscles in the deltoid and the bicep.
Can't do
No, even
it.
fine.
Weights are too heavy.
They're too heavy. And go to medium-sized circles. Don't let go of those weights. Still hold on to them. But don't let the body slouch, right? We're still upright, spine is straight, and we move to little circles, still holding on to those heavy weights. And rest those arms. Woo, good job. Lots of energy in here.
I'm tired.
Some of us already too tired. All right. I'm going to put one hand on the opposite knee, and I'm going to pull that arm back all the way, opening it up, and then come back to that opposite knee. So I'm going to pull open. Pull open. So I'm opening up across here. Let's do this for 10. 1. Almost as if you're throwing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch sides. I love audience participation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of energy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's cross those arms or do both together. 1, cross those arms. 2, 3, 4, a little tricky here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring those arms up into goal post. Everybody watched Super Bowl last night? Let's visualize that you've got a big ball in front of you. We're going to squish those balls. And now your hands are tied with rubber bands. Pull all those balls, those arms apart. Squish. Pull apart. Squish. These are isometrics, right? Using our own body against itself. Visualizing that ball that you're squishing, rubber bands that we're pulling apart. One more time, squish, pull apart. Let's open those arms up. All right. Let's go ahead and lift one hand up towards the ceiling. Other one drops down. Reach super tall. And bring that hand down. Let's switch sides. And let's go back to that first side. And last time, other direction. And back down, nice, all right. Let's go ahead and place our hands on our knees. We're gonna lift both hands up as far as you can. Our goal is to get them close to the ears. Each of us have different flexibilities in the shoulders. You can only lift up, that's okay, right? This is good, just visualize them moving all the way up, rolling the shoulders back, keeping them nice and relaxed. If you're able to lift up, go ahead and lift up. Let's lift up for 10. 1, 2, 3, push the shoulders back and down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's add our legs. I'm going to scoot back so my chair can carry me. Arms come up, legs come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up just for a moment. Push up towards the ceiling. Push your heels towards me. And relax. Nice. Whew, all right. Bring your body to the edge of the chair, hands on the hips. I'm going to go ahead and push across as if I'm grabbing that imaginary rope, pulling it down to my hip. Reaching across, grabbing the other side, pulling it down. We'll do this for 10. 1, we'll do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both sides. All right, keep your hands on your hips. Keep the legs out. We're going to go across now. So now I'm going to reach as if I'm reaching straight across. My hand is parallel with the ground. As I do, I've got my leg engaged, pushing in the opposite direction, pulling it back, pushing. Okay, let's do this for 10. 1, pull it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, one more time. This time we're really going to engage this leg. We'll do one side for a count of 5, and I'm actually going to push that leg out as the hand comes out, pull it back in, push it out, pull it back in. We'll do this for 5 on one side. I know.
I can do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, one more. 5, let's switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull it down. All right, I feel lots of warmth in my core now. Let's go ahead and put those hands next to our shoulders. We've got our trays. Those of you that had margaritas yesterday, or maybe you had some tea. And as we push up, one knee is going to lift up and we lower, and we'll do the other side. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands out to the side. We're going to push that wall, and the wall comes back in, and we're going to lift the leg, or the foot is going to come out. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and take a rest. Whew, good work. Whew, I feel warm. So let's go ahead and grab our weights. And let's make sure our body is nice and strong. So our shoulders are above our hips. Ears are above the shoulders. And so our body is in alignment. Tuck the belly button in as if you're going to try to touch the spine. As if you had a tail, tuck that tail underneath. That's going to keep your spine nice and protected. Palms facing me. We're going to go ahead and do 10 bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest those forearms on your legs. Go ahead and lean forward. We're going to let those weights drop just to the tips of our fingers and curl them back up. And go ahead and do this. I'm going to do maybe 5 to 6. Do however many feel good for you. The wrist muscles are really tiny. I'm watching this summit on longevity, and they were talking about the comparison of grip to how long you live. And so your grip is actually correlated. I can't say that if you have a strong grip, you'll live long, but there's a correlation between having a strong grip and living longer. I know. All right, bring the body back up. So let's go ahead and curl up again. This time we're going to open the door all the way. Come back to the start. We'll do this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just half your hand that has a bad grip.
I'm only half of your age. 6, 7, almost there. Last one, 8. And down, nice. Now let's go back to our forearms resting on our legs. I'm going to turn one palm down, one palm up. And then I'm just going to do this rotation, right? And so this rotation works the forearms. You might feel these little muscles across the forearm engaged. But the wrist is also helping out and assisting. I can hear some popping.
It's me. This helps grip just holding on to something.
It does, it does. It helps strengthen it, yeah. This also starts to loosen up the fascia. You also push the lymph as you move through these exercises. And go ahead and bring the body upright. Lift that body up. Find that good position again, right? Tuck the belly button, tuck the tail, ears above the shoulders, shoulders above the hips. Let's do one more move here. We're going to curl up, open the door. This time we're going to close the doors all the way to the front of us before we rotate down. And this is for 6. 1. Open those doors. Close the doors. 2. I was going to say 7. 3. 4. 5. 6. All the way down and rest. Whew, all right. So let's go ahead and turn those weights so they're facing each other. We're going to curl up to our shoulders. And now visualize you've got that big ball back in front of you. You have to push through. So I use the energy of my thumb coming up. And then I use the energy of my pinky coming down. So energy moving up, energy moving in both directions. We'll do this for 10. 1. Push it down. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. I'm going to scoot back just a bit because I'm going to lift my legs up. So let's go ahead. We're going to bring those weights up. We're going to push up towards the ceiling. As we do, one leg is going to lift up and go back down. And then we'll do the opposite sides. We'll do this for 8. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. We got the Rockettes here. 8. Right. One more. And this time we're going to lift both legs together. I got a hair in my eye. So I'm going to scoot back just a little bit more. And so I'm gonna bring those weights up. As I push the weights up, both feet raise up off the ground, come back down together. And I still have my energy up through the thumb, down through the pinky. Let's do this for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And take a rest. If you need to roll those shoulders out, shake those wrists out, go ahead and do so. Make sure you're staying nice and relaxed. No tight muscles doing this. All right. We did this move at the beginning of our workout where we were having the hand across the body. And it's almost as if I'm energizing with my elbows. If I'm gonna like elbow someone behind me, I'm gonna elbow that person, open the door. And my arm is actually going behind me. It might be hard to see on Zoom, but as I pull back, my arm goes behind me as far as I can. Brings it back, bring it back forward, punch back down to the knee. All right, let's do one side. We'll do this side for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a couple moves going together here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And push back down. Ooh, nice. Relax that shoulder. Check in to see how you feel before we move to the other side. And we'll go ahead and cross that other hand over. And let's do this side for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back to the start. Nice. All right. So let's cross those arms across each other. It's a little bit harder now. You have these weights that you have to watch for. I'm going to open both arms, elbows out, open the arms up, bring them back, push them back down. We'll do this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And set those weights down, work those arms out, shake them out, loosen up the shoulders. Whew. Let's go ahead and place our hands on our hips. You can widen your legs just a bit. Got a nice soft feeling here in my body, even though I'm still upright, but I'm not feeling rigid and tight. Nice and soft. We're going to take that weight, punch it up towards the ceiling, bring it back down. Punch it up towards the ceiling, bring it back down. We'll do this for 10. 1, do both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take a rest. Whew, good job. I'm going to stay in this position here, hands on the hips. Legs are up space. Mine are a little bit wider than my chair. This time I'm going to punch straight across. And you can twist the whole body if it feels good for you, but the arm stays parallel and we come back to our hip. Punch across, come back to the hip. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a rest. Move the shoulders around if you need to. Let's go ahead and drop those weights down to the side here. I'm going to scoot back just a bit, but my feet are still flat on the ground. My body is still upright. My ears are aligned with my shoulders. I'm going to do my airplane lifts up and back down. We'll do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back down. Go ahead and rest. Take a deep breath in, let it out. Let's go ahead and rest those hands at the side. We're going to add a variation here. We're going to do our airplane arms up. Once we get to that parallel position, palms turn upwards. We'll just put them back, all the way back down. So just a little twist of the wrist. We'll do this for 8. 1, twist them up. 2, 3, it's an offering. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Can you hold that just for a breath? Notice which muscles are engaged. Check out the body, see how it's handling this. Your back is involved, your abs are involved, and bring it back down. Set them down, work out those arms. Good work. One more. This last rep is going to be a count of 6, and we're going to go all the way up over our head. So I go up to airplane arms, flip them up, over, tap above my head. Be careful hanging on to those weights, not to let them drop on your head, and back down. We'll do this for 6. 1, nice fluid movement here. 2, 3, 4, 5, almost there. 6. Woo. And go ahead and rest just for a moment. Oh, that felt good. You guys look so good. I can really see big improvements in everybody. So let's go ahead and rest those hands on our knees. Are you not feeling it? I don't see any like, yes. Yes.
It's just.
Yes, yes. Yes. That's in the classroom, right? Yes, yes. I'm going to pull one arm back. So be careful that you're not going to hit anything behind you. I know for those of you at home, you might have a wall behind you. I'm going to pull back, push it back forward. As we do, the other hand comes. We'll do this push and pull position here. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both sides up and down. Good work. So I'm listening to the summit. It's the longevity, and it talks about different ways to keep us healthy. And today's presentation is the importance of sleep. They're talking about how sleep is important. But in our Western society, we see sleep as a luxury instead of the necessity that it is. And it's when we sleep that our body heals. And so it's important that we're getting good night's sleep. And part of that means getting up early and getting outside in the sun. Because when the sun comes up, it comes into the eyes and it releases cortisol. That cortisol is what will keep your body awake. It starts to fade in the evening, turns to melatonin. Melatonin helps you sleep. So our bodies have always been on this rhythm of the sun and the moon, but we've messed it up with artificial lights. And so if you want to help your body become healthy, get in the rhythm of following the sun and the moon, waking up early, being outside, going to bed when it gets dark. So simple move, right? All right.
Like the chickens.
Just like the chickens, yes. All right, so my hands are resting on my knees. I'm going to pull them both back, push them both forward. We'll do this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it back a little bit more. Try to touch those shoulder blades. Push them forward. Nice. All right, I'm going to open my legs just a bit. Pull those weights close to my body. Let's start to work our core. And so I'm going to bring the body down forward. Weights are still really close, but I've got a little bit of space so my belly can fit in between my legs. I'm going to tighten my glutes and my hamstrings to pull my body back up. And then I come back forward. Let's do this for 10. 1, pull the body up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. And let's pull the body back down. This time my legs are going to go close, arms are going to rest next to my legs. I'm going to lock my arms and my shoulders. So as my body lifts up, those arms are going to come straight out. So they're straight out in front of me. And I'm going to lower back down. This is a little harder on the back. So make sure you tuck that belly button, tuck the tail. Use your glutes to pull yourself up for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you hold it up for a moment? Check in with the body, see which muscles are engaged. Notice how your abs are engaged, the deltoids, even the back has become involved with holding these weights up. Slowly lower them back down. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. All right, let's set one weight down. We did a few exercises with the wrist. Let's do some more. With one weight, I want one on one hand, one on the other side, and I want you just to twist the weight towards you. And now twist it away from you. When you turn 105, you can think back to me and say, oh, it was those grip exercises that Denise did that helped me live this long.
Keep one of my weights and put it near the television.
Yes,
This would be really.
really simple, yeah. Yeah.
I don't use it enough, but I've got.
You'll only be 95 then.
Go ahead and drop your weights down between your legs. Yeah, I know. We're going to lift it up towards the ceiling, bend at the elbows, push back up and back down. This time I'm going to leave my body upright. So keep it nice and strong. You can widen the legs if that feels more comfortable. Let's lift up for 10. 1, tap those shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down now. Tap the ground, bring the body upright, tap the shoulders. We'll do this for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6, all the way up, tap the shoulders, bring those weights down between your legs. Let's start engaging our legs now. Squish those legs together. I've got my hands here because it hurts to do just the weights. I'm going to scoop back just a bit. If you're able to, go ahead and lift those legs up. That engages your abs as you're squishing. Now all the legs are involved with keeping these feet up and squishing at the same time. Squish a little bit more. And release those feet back down. Let's look under our arm. Drop that weight, circle it around. We worked our arms quite a bit. So let's go ahead and open up their shoulders just a bit. You can do 5 going this direction, and then we'll switch to the other direction. 3, 4, 5, all the way around to the front and change sides. So, my husband met this woman who lives near us, and so that she brought her children to come see our alpacas. And one of her daughters went to your daughter's school. She goes, "Oh, I went to a Montessori school in Santa Fe, and they had alpacas." I'm like, "I know that program." And drop it down.
You
Let's
should
go ahead and
visit
set that
the
way
school.
Hmm?
You should visit.
I would love to visit the school. It sounds
Yeah.
cool.
Is it the one on Zia? Little school on Zia Road?
So
Old Pecos Trail.
Oh, Pecos Trail, okay.
it's a Montessori, Mariposa, right? On Mariposa.
Sorry. I see. Okay.
Yeah, so your daughter wants it. Go ahead and set your weight down. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Wait, did you say 13 acres? 13 acres?
Well, she has 10 acres and then 35.
Well, in Santa Fe?
I know.
Yeah.
Hands on hips. Let's begin to walk our legs, get our lower body warmed up.
So for the horses and riding there.
That's nice, right? And let's begin to move a little faster. Hands are still on the hips. We're just moving the legs. They're tapping and moving back up. Let's start to move those arms now. The body's going to become a lot more warm. We engage all the parts. Let's move a little faster. A little faster. We've got 5 more seconds. Let's keep those legs moving, keep those arms moving. And we're slowing down. Hands back on the hips, lift that chest up, straighten out the spine. Whew. And rest those legs. Good job. Let's go ahead and put our hands onto our shoulders here. Gonna lift that knee, tap that opposite elbow. Let's do this for 10. 1, we'll do both sides. 2, 3, knees are lifting high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there. 10. Open those arms up. Let's tap our toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last foot. Woo, and rest. Woo, good job. Whew. All right. Let's go ahead and put our hands on the chair so we can keep our body up nice and straight. We're going to lift one foot up, lower it back down, then the other foot up. And so let me turn sideways so my friends on Zoom can see. It's a simple leg lift, right? Let's do it with purpose. And that means we're going to be engaged with what the legs and the feet are doing together. I'm going to flex that foot so the toes pointing towards me, heel pointing towards you. And let's lift up for 10. 1, 2, 3, body straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both feet. All right, so I'm hanging on. I'm lifting up my spine so it's nice and straight. Both legs are going to lift up. Lift up, back down. We'll do for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave them out there. Hold them out there. Let's count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, shut. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest those legs. Whew, good job. So the abs engaged, maybe a little bit of the back. Let's go ahead and lean forward, loosen that back up just a bit. You can round the shoulders. You can even round the spine if it helps to stretch out that lower back. And bring your body back upright. All right. Let's do a little more leg exercise here. And we're going to lean back. So you can use the back of the chair. So I'm actually sitting at the edge of my chair, leaning back. So I've got this nice angle. Already you can feel the abs engaged. We're going to hold onto the chair. We're going to ride a bike, right? And so if you need to touch in between, that's okay. If you don't have to, we're just going to hold those legs up. We're going to count to 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lean back forward, lean on your legs. Ooh, stretch out that back. That was tough. That was a good workout, huh? Engage.
Somebody let out a whistle.
I know. And bring the body back upright. Woo, working that body. Getting ready for spring and summer, right? Okay, I'm going to sit on the edge of my chair here. Hands can go on the hips or they can push against the chair. Sometimes I need the chair to keep my body upright because I have a tendency to want to slouch. I just like to slouch. And we're going to lift up over that dog and bring that foot back. Lift up over the dog, bring that foot back. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not stepping on Amigo, are you? 7, 8, 9, 10. And back to center. Whew, I have a friend and his biggest fear is falling at home because he's tripping on the dog, right? Because you know how your dogs are, right? They like to lay right by your feet. So if you take a moment to be at the sink or standing somewhere, all of a sudden that dog is right behind you. So we're just practicing stepping over. All right, let's go ahead and widen these legs out. We haven't done these in a while. We'll take it nice and slow. Relax the body. Align the ears to the shoulders. Lift those arms up, push up towards the ceiling. Rib cage is lifted nice and high. Turn towards one leg. Let's keep that energy out. Move towards me. We're going over one leg, but push those arms out, down to the ground. All right, we're going to walk across the ground. These are cherry pickers, so you can grab some cherries as you walk across to the other foot. Bring those arms up. The whole time your body and your spine is elongated. Number 2, we'll do 5 on each side. Bring that body in. 3. Keep that spine nice and long. 4. Getting that kink inside there. 5. Oh. And come back up. Don't do this if it hurts. You can just lean forward. Arms up. Let's go down forward. You don't have to go all the way down or across. 2. 3. 4. 5. Really elongate that spine. Belly settles in. Push down. Bring those arms back up. Make sure you're nice and centered on your chair. Lift up. Lift a little higher. Pivot at the hips towards me. Keep towards me. Feel a nice stretch between the inside of the thighs there. And go ahead and drop those hands. Drop your shoulders. Drop your head. Go ahead and relax the body. Feel the back of the spine. Release. Let go. And go ahead and rest your elbows onto the knees and bring your body up halfway. Nice. Deep breath in here. Walk your feet in just a bit. We're going to try to squeeze these legs together, but I want you to drop your hands onto the inside of your legs. And so as you try to squeeze those legs in, push out. So now we're going to work the inside of the legs. They're trying to squeeze, but the arms are preventing it from happening. Working the inside of the thighs. And bring your body up all the way now. Whew, good work. All right, let's do some cardio. You're like, was that not cardio, right? We'll do our jumping jack. So you can just do the legs if that feels good for you. You can just do the arms, or you can do both together. And so I never got that lump out of me. So let's do, how many have we done? Can we go up to 20? Let's do 20. Have we done 30?
35.
30, okay, we're not gonna go backwards then. We'll do 35. Thanks, Shelley.
Well, I mean, that's the truth.
That's true. That's good. That's good.
The truth.
We want the truth. We're gonna get stronger, right? So let's do 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Woo, catch your breath. Deep breath in, exhale out. Deep breath in through the nose. Another breath in. Slowly blow it out. All right, let's do our superstars. They look very similar, but the feel is different. Jumping jacks are circular. Hands are going out and up. This is going to shoot up. And as we shoot up, those legs shoot out, pull it back in. So now the energy is shooting out, pulling in, shooting out, pulling in. We'll do this for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back in and take a deep breath in. Another breath in, blow it out. Relax the shoulders. Good work. All right. We're not done yet. We're going to hang on to that chair to keep our body nice and secure onto the chair. Both legs are going to go to the outside of one side. I'm going to lift these heavy legs all the way across to the other side. And we'll do this for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and back to center. Whew, good job. Deep breath in. Another breath in. Blow it out. All right, let's do a nice stretch before we go. Let's go ahead and widen that stance just a bit. Feet are a little bit wider than the chair. I'm going to hang onto the chair and I'm going to push my arm across, and then let's straighten that other leg. Push that palm up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch all the way across the body. Pull that hand back behind you. You can look up and bring it back. Whew. Don't let your leg go out. Go ahead, other side, push this up. Bring your leg in. I think that's, yeah. For the rest of us, we can pull that leg out. But if you get that cramp on the side right there, you can pull that leg back in. Push the palm up. Feel the stretch across your core. Push a little bit higher. All the way across the front of your body, you should feel that stretch. And now pull that arm back. And come back to the center. Ooh, nice. Let's go ahead and bring that arm across. Other hand comes in to assist. And let's look over that shoulder. Don't forget the eyes. Stretch the eyes a little bit more. And release. Let's do the other side. Arm comes across, other one assists. Look over that shoulder, engage the eyes. And release. Let's bring those arms up. Pull them down into goalpost. Try to touch the shoulder blades. Let's look up, drop the head. Bring the head back up, shoot those arms up. Let's go all the way down forward, tap our toes. Relax the shoulders, relax the head, let the back open up. And go ahead and walk your body back up. Let's do a little spinal twist here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the back of my chair, look behind me. And come back forward, let's look the other side. And then come back forward, nice. Go ahead and drop your hands to the side. I'm gonna take one ear towards the shoulder. And then lift that ear up towards the ceiling and drop both hands closer to the ground. So the ear is lifting up, but the hands are extending down. You should feel a stretch across the neck. And bring that head back up. Let's go the other side. Relax the arms and the shoulders right now. Tilt that ear towards the opposite shoulder. Lift that other ear up towards the ceiling. And now extend those hands down. And bring the head back up, nice. Let's do a nice stretch for our legs. Go ahead and extend one foot out, push through the heel. Point the toe back at you. You should feel a stretch across the back of the leg. The other leg is just relaxed, it's bent. Let's go ahead and lean on that leg. Go ahead and lean forward. Watch that other foot, make sure it's staying extended. Point it back towards you a little bit more. And let's come up, let's go ahead and switch. Extend that heel, point the toe back towards you. You should feel the stretch without even moving forward. Now let's go ahead and lean on that bent knee. Point that toe back a little further. And bring the body upright. Let's extend both legs. Now be careful, it's easy to slide or have the chair slide out from underneath you. So you can hang onto the chair, make sure you're nice and safe, or scoot your body back. But flex those toes towards you. And we're just gonna slowly lean forward. If you need to hang onto the chair, go ahead and hang onto the chair. But bend at the waist, coming forward just a bit, or you can walk your hands down if you feel safe. And bring your body back upright. Nice. Let's do the inside thighs just a bit. And so I'm going to bring my foot out to the side. And let's lean over that bent knee. Should feel the stretch on the inside of the extended leg. And come back up. Let's do the other side. And lean over on that bent knee. And go ahead and come back up. And we haven't done our wrist stretch yet, and we did a lot of work with the wrist. So let's go ahead and just do a figure eight. Both hands moving in a figure eight. You can even fan the fingers if that feels good. So I've got a nice little figure eight going here. I'm going to stop, go the other direction. Still moving just the wrist. I made it a little bigger so you can see it. But you can make it tiny with just the wrist. And now let's close those fingers. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Put them together, interlace them, up over the head, turn those palms up. Now I'm going to stretch those fingers and stretch the shoulders at the same time. And go ahead and release down. Deep breath in, let it go. All right, good job, guys.